Hey everybody, welcome to Kastor's Corners live YouTube page where we take a look at a toy every single night. So it's our toy of the day. I'm your host Khalil, and we're wrapping up this week. I actually have not watched Falcon and Winter Soldier yet. It has been a really busy day, and I usually wake up early, but had work stuff, and just the day got away from me. And so after this video, I am going to sit down and watch it. And I didn't want to watch it before I did this review, because I didn't want to let any spoilers slip out. So don't worry, there are absolutely no spoilers in this video about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because I haven't watched it yet, so I have no idea. So today's review is taking a look at the Minimates from the show. Oh, that's upside down. There we go. So Minimates have been, how do you say it, an addiction of mine. Our friend Zach at Diamond Select Toys years ago, like 8 or 9 years ago, sent me a box of samples one day, and in them were Tomb Raider and Jay and Silent Bob Minimates. I can't remember which movie they were from, but I remember getting them and thinking, oh, well, I have an Iron Man. I think I got an Iron Man with a DVD at one point, and well, then I got those, and then I ended up finding the Picard one at Toys R Us, and the snowball effect of me going to every comic shop in the state of Connecticut, some that I knew of and some that I didn't, and cleaning out their entire stock of Minimates about 8 years ago. Literally bought everything I could find from every store that my money would allow, and those that I couldn't afford, I went back at the next paycheck and cleaned them out. So I worked my way slowly throughout the state and built up my Minimate collection. I was able to get pretty much everything. I mean, I still have a little bit of a list, but I filled one of those big tubs with Minimates. So I think I'm good. I mean, I continue to collect, but I'm not going out and looking for older ones anymore. So the newest wave is two packs that are at Walgreens right now. If you can find them, they've been slowly trickling out over the last 2 months, I want to say. I know there's some sightings, I want to say like New Jersey, a couple in California here and there. I heard they hit Connecticut about 2 weeks ago, and instead of going to one town, I went to another, and sure enough, they were there on the shelf. And I looked out. It was nice. I have not seen them since, though. So those that are collecting them are snatching them up and grabbing them for sure. These little guys, I have no idea whether or not they encompass most of the show. We know Sharon Carter's in the show from the commercials, and we got her back in the Winter Soldier wave. So I have her. I don't need her. You get Bucky, or the Winter Soldier. You get Sam, the Falcon. You get who will be Baron Zemo, or is Baron Zemo, or Zemo from the films, from Civil War. And you get John Walker, who all we know is that he is dressed as Captain America as of this set. We don't have any information on how he becomes Captain America, but we know that from the toy that he has Cap's shield and Cap's outfit along with a helmet. So, and he carries a pistol, which is different from most superheroes, right? I mean, we don't see them. Well, I guess Falcon and Winter Soldier do, but the main Avengers, Cap, Iron Man, things like that, they're not walking around with like a little, like just a regular pistol. Black Widow. Okay, I'm wrong. Anyway, so does he have super soldier serum in his blood, or some variation of that? I'm not sure. I almost lost his gun once. Not going to do it again. So he does come with a pistol. He comes with his hair, so you could take the hair off and put the Cap helmet on. There we go. His gloves have some coloring to them, kind of markings. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Maybe a little bit. It's got some stripes on it. I like the costume. It looks really cool. Comic book fans are calling him U.S. Agent. I don't know what we're supposed to call him other than John Walker. at this point, but I'm sure I will find out as we watch the show throughout the season. So he's a good one. I'm always amazed, like how well they capture the likeness of the actors. So Zemo's hair, of course, comes off, and you can put on his new mask from the show that we have not seen yet, except in commercials. And I waited because the pressure that puts on the figure's head, trying to get it off is usually, oh, that came right off. That's good. Sometimes the suction pressure from putting these masks on, because there's not a lot of airflow, kind of sticks them on. But I like the mask. It's very comic booky, which is really cool. So, alternates and weapons for those two. The disappointment in the wave for me was the Winter Soldier. He's a really kind of simple figure. There's not a lot to him. He doesn't come with a weapon. He doesn't come with any alternate looks. I get it, right? You just want to have him. Short haircut, basically. New vibranium arm from the films. So it's a great addition. I know this is called Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I know we were only getting 2-packs. Part of me almost wishes they picked another villain or somebody else from the cast to put in there. I don't know if I needed another Winter Soldier, but I'm happy to have him. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, with only 4 slots, I know you got to put the main characters in there, the name of the show, but I think he's the weakest of the bunch. Not to say he's not good at all, but definitely the weakest figure of the bunch. But good nonetheless. Like, he still looks good. He still looks like the actor. It's a really good representation of it. And then finally, the one that gets like all the accessories, all the extra stuff. He comes with a circular flying base, a little different than the normal kind of flight bases that they have. Kind of like the Air Rush. This is more like an air turbine kind of look to him. It's kind of got the, I don't know if you will see, just a swirl pattern to it. So Sam Wilson here at the Falcon comes in his newer costume. The goggles are translucent. You'll see it in some of the pictures. And they do come off. So you can have it up like that. You can also have him with wings, or the wings pop off. So they're not attached at the arms like they have been in the past. They are actually slotted into the backpack itself. His backpack does look like he's got Red Wing in there. I think this is, of them, the best of the bunch. Just between the accessories, all the paint detail, all the face detail. I mean, they just nailed Anthony Mackie's look here. So I think this is definitely the star. And if they, moved any tooling dollars around to give Winter Soldier less, they definitely gave it to Falcon. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. Like, he's one of the best figures they've come out in the MCU for sure. So very excited to have him as part of my Minimate collection. I think I could probably wrap the room with the amount of Minimates I have. I don't actually have any out right now, but these guys might stay out, or at least Falcon might. So there you have it. So these are at Walgreens. They're about $8.99, $7.99 a pack. I think it was like under $20 for the two of them. Minimate line is continuing. They've been talking about that. Minimates are continuing. Please support the line. I think that's the most important thing I'm going to say in this whole thing. Go out and buy them. Walgreens has been a great partner for Diamond in keeping the line going. We've seen a lot of cancellations in the last year or two between the Turtles and John Wick and Kingdom Hearts. We've seen sets solicited, but they never make it to market. I know the line is not as popular as it used to be, but those of us that do collect them are diehards. So we want to see the line continue. And we've seen previews of 3 waves. I think there's like an espionage wave or the spy wave with Constrictor and Ghost. Is it Ghost? We saw that at Toy Fair last year. We also saw the Dark Phoenix Saga wave at Toy Fair last year. And we got teased with the turnarounds or designs for Fantastic Four wave. So please support these. Go out, order them from your toy, order them from your comic shop, order them from Luke's. I buy a lot of my Minimates from Luke's Minimate store, Luke's toy store. He is a great supporter of the Minimate line. So please go there and check those out for sure. Sometimes you can get the exclusives later. They're a little bit of a markup, but they're worth it if you can't find them. So that's my little soapbox to make sure that Minimates continue to thrive or continue to live. I don't know anything. Just putting that out there. I'm not saying I know anything. I'm just saying, like, we've seen the waves kind of dwindle over the years, where we get 3 or 4 waves a year. Now we're down to 1 or 2. Um, so we just want to make sure that the line continues to go. So make sure to support them, and go out and get them if you can find them. So there you go. You can head over to the website, castorscorner.com, for a close-up gallery of these guys to take a look at their faces and their costumes. Make sure to follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner on all social media, and check out our newest podcast that went up this week with Blaine from Blainer Things. It's a really great podcast talking about growing up as a collector and kind of continuing that into adulthood. Really enjoyed talking to him, and we got some more fun podcasts coming. We got some recorded, some we're doing this week, so really excited to kind of share that with you guys. So go over to Apple Podcasts to download the Cornercast podcast, and again, go to castorscorner.com for everything: podcasts, galleries, archive of these videos, and we will see you tomorrow with what? I'm not sure. I got a lot of stuff coming in the mail. Some stuff's in the stores. I don't know what I'm going to find tomorrow. But we got a lot more plans. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you tomorrow.